Hello everyone. In this video today, I, Pankuri Luthra, working as an immigration advisor with Winny Immigration and Education Services Private Limited, will be throwing some light on how we as permanent residents can file for our parents and grandparents for Canadian application. With the growing demand of settling in Canada, there have been a lot of aspirants like you who have been reaching out to us to understand about the process of filing for their parents and grandparents. So without wasting any further time, let us get started and understand about this particular process. You can sponsor your parents or grandparents if you're invited to apply and you're 18 years or plus, you're currently staying in Canada and you're a Canadian permanent resident or a citizen or somebody who's registered under the Canadian Indian Act. Along with that, you also need to show certain amount of income, certain amount of funds so that you can prove to the government that you have enough funds to support the people you're sponsoring. And last but not the least, you must meet the minimum eligibility criteria under the Immigration and Refugee Protection Act. Now, when I talk about people that you are sponsoring, they also need to meet certain eligibility requirements for which they need to submit or provide the required documents along with their application. Any additional documents that are required also need to be provided. For example, medical exams, biometrics or police clearance also needs to be submitted from the end of the applicant. If you're invited to apply to sponsor your parents or grandparents, there are two applications that you need to proceed with. One, to apply to sponsor to your parents or grandparents, and second, that your parents or grandparents must file for their permanent residency. You need to submit both of these applications together at the same time. If you're invited to apply, you would be receiving an email on the email address mentioned on the form that you've submitted. Upon approval, to finish the processing, your parents or grandparents need to submit in their passports or photocopies of their passports along with one photo and the receipt of permanent residency. Once the processing of the application is finished, a document confirming that your parents or grandparents have become permanent residents of Canada will be sent. This document is called Confirmation of Permanent Residence, that is COPR. Your parents or grandparents will also be provided a permanent residency visa if they belong to a country wherein the citizens need to have visas to travel to Canada, irrespective of the fact that your parents or grandparents are currently staying in Canada or not. I hope this information was useful enough to you and you've understood about the process. For any further assistance regarding your Canada PR process, please feel free to reach out to us at 1800-419-3242 or you can write to us at inquiry@winnygroup.com. Thank you so much.